back, everybody. So today we're going to try Crinkle Cut from Hot Butcher for the World. Thank you to Hot Butcher for sending this. I will put their website link down below. Idaho 7 hopped American Pale Ale, 6% ABV. Cool thing of crinkle fries on the front. 8/3/22 is when this is packaged. Today is the 19th. So let's go ahead and get this open, get it into a glass, and see what I think about it. It's nice to see Hot Butcher do single hopped beers. I think it's fun, at least for me, to see what hops taste like. Again, I think I've talked about it in the other ones. It would be cool if they did a whole bunch of singles, then like mix those. So I'm just saying, if they do Mosaic, mix that with Idaho 7 and just see in the same pack that they send. That would be cool. So off-white colored head, pretty much a creamy head, all small bubbles, about 3/4 fingers of head, color milky yellow in color, can't see through it. Looks more New England IPA. So at 6%, that's what I would say is New England IPA style. Yeah, they said American Pale Ale. I think a Pale Ale should be lower in ABV, but that's just me. Let's go ahead and smell. That dankness, like a fruity dankness, maybe a little bit of citrus in the back, but I think that dankness, like that passion fruit dankness, is what sticks out the most. That's interesting. I'm trying to remember. I think I did some smash beers with Idaho 7, and I don't remember that dankness coming through like that. Orange. Like a dank tropical fruit orange is what I get out of this one. Bitterness seems low, maybe a little sweeter, but for the most part, very good smell. Let's go ahead and taste. That dankness goes through that whole entire palate. Orange. Like an orange rind in the back of the palate, really stays in the aftertaste. Bitterness, good amount of bitterness. Not as sweet as what you're getting from the smell. I want to drink a little bit more to put the rest in there. I have noticed with Hot Butcher beers, if you do pour them in a glass, make sure you get it all in there because it does change a little. It's like that dankness, like I want to say passion fruit, but it doesn't come off like those other passion fruit beers. The bitterness seems to build in this. So if you're into like New England IPAs that are on the sweeter side, this one might not be for you. Perceived bitterness is probably around 40, 45. Yeah, that dankness is still there. Lighter mouthfeel than their standard New England IPA. So you can tell a difference in, let's say, this pale ale versus usually their normal New England. I want to... something like a mashed fruit with that bitterness. Pineapple? It's not as delicate as I would say like a mango. So I don't know if that bitterness... There's definitely orange. I get grapefruit because of that bitterness level in there. That with that dankness, it's kind of hard. like, I don't know if I've had another beer that has had that dankness like this all the way through the palate. Usually about mid palate to 3/4 of the way back is where you get the dankness. This is like right on top throughout the whole entire thing. I'm gonna have to say pleasant dank. So on the back, excuse me, on the back of the Hot Butcher cans, they have 3 tasting notes. So usually what I try to do is guess what they're saying. Pleasant dankness. I don't know if I should say passion fruit. Something orange, like ripe orange. Pleasant dankness. I'm going to go tropical. Sweet tropical, a little sweet tropical in there, like in the smell. It smells a little sweeter. Yeah, let's go with that. So this one, I would go 4.25 out of 5. I like the bitterness. The dankness could be toned down just a little bit, but overall, it's a solid one. So let's see how bad I did. Candied orange, dank greens, juicy pineapple. So I was kind of right, but I said like a bitter mashed pineapple in there. Dank greens. I'm going to say I got the dank part right. Obviously, the juicy pineapple, if anything, I would have said sweet tropical. Then orange, I got the orange, but instead of candied. I mean, they're kind of making this out to be more sweeter than it actually is. Like, if you actually looked at the back of this, I would think, okay, this is going to be a sweeter one with a little dankness in the back. And it's almost like that dank green should be humongous compared to the other ones. But yeah, I think I did okay. Good beer. Let's go ahead and check Untapped. None of my friends have had it. Almost 400 people have checked it in. 3.99. So I am a little bit higher. Dank, earthy, grapefruit peel, lemony sweetness. I think if I would have thought about it a little bit more, instead of going with my first as the orange, I believe I did say grapefruit rind. I could definitely see that out of this. Let's see if anybody else. Nice dank. Yeah. Amazing juiciness. Maybe mine's a little bit cold because I do pull these beers directly out of the fridge sometimes and start the review. So maybe as it warms up just a little bit, that dankness will fall and that sweetness, that juiciness will come up. But overall, if you can find this, definitely one to pick up and try. If you enjoyed this review, check out some more Hot Butcher beers over here. And until next time, cheers.